Hey there everyone, today's video is going to be a very highly requested video for me to make. Over the past month, I've been getting so many requests to do the UN-GOTH confessions tag. So it was actually kind of hard for me to think of 10 things, so I had to write them all down. Not to say I'm ultimate goth or anything, it's just kind of hard to break the stereotype, I guess, with certain things I do. So the first confession is, I loathe coffee. I absolutely abhor this stuff. I hate it. It is disgusting. It smells bad. It leaves me feeling absolutely disgusting. I actually tried to like it at one point because energy drinks are expensive and that's pretty much what I live on. And yeah, I can't do coffee. It is so disgusting to me. Even the smell gives me a headache. The second thing is, I actually also really hate wine. I hate the taste of it. I hate the smell of it. A little bit of history. I am so anti-alcohol, it is ridiculous. I have drank it in the past, but I grew up with an alcoholic, so to me it is really filthy stuff. 3. I have never been to any goth clubs, goth meetups, anything like that. I have had the opportunity to go to goth meetups, but I kind of chicken out at the last minute because I know no one in my area that's goth. I'm starting to connect with people within my state. Still none in my area that I've actually met up with who are goth as well, and I literally only have a couple friends outside the internet because I'm just one of those people that I need to be alone most of the time because I don't know, I love talking to people, I love being around people. It's just, I like the company of myself better. Does that make any sense? I know that sounds really contradictory because I do have a daughter, but she is literally the only person who is the exception to the rule. I can never get sick of her. The next confession, number 4, is what I just said. I have no goth friends in my area. The closest I have is Cairns, then followed by Sydney and Melbourne, and most of them are overseas because the one goth friend I did have in my area went back to England, so that sucks. While having goth friends is not a necessity of being goth, it really does help when to talk about fashion and music and that kind of stuff. It really helps talking to people who are like-minded. Now this one I'm actually kind of ashamed to say because this was a period of my life I was not proud of. I spent a couple years trying to assimilate and be like your typical mom. I made a detrimental mistake of listening to other people and growing up. So that meant taking out all my piercings, dressing, in mom clothes like jeans and a t-shirt, but that just is not me. I understand other people are like that, but it is not me. Now, while dressing the way I want to attracts a lot more negative attention than otherwise, I don't give a crap because for the most part, I'm happier. Number 6 is, I don't push goth onto my daughter, my sisters, or anything because I think it's something that it needs to be treated as a lifestyle, not a phase. I am so sick to death of hearing people saying it's a phase. So while for some people they may go through a phase where they're drawn to the lifestyle, other people live the lifestyle. And I don't want to push it onto my daughter. While that may surprise people, because I have actually had people surprised in the past that she dresses in pink and really girly things, but I of all people know how happy it can make someone to outwardly express themselves, whether it be through fashion, art, whatever. And my daughter's favorite color is pink, so why would I take that away from her? Number 7. Now, while I love cemeteries and I love looking at them, I love going to them, I spent years terrified of even looking at them. Every time we'd drive past, I'd look away. It all started when I was about 11 and a half. My grandfather died, and him and my uncles were the only male figures in my life I could actually look to because my stepfather was going through alcoholism, and my granddad, even though he was in a state of mental decay, I loved his presence. I don't know why, I just loved being around him, being in his house. He used to live in an old World War II hospital, and this is so cool, the laundry was a morgue. But yes, when he died, it really took a toll on me for a while. I didn't actually cry until the funeral because it felt way too real. I almost had this thing in my mind that he was back in the nursing home, alive still. But it was when I saw him be buried that something finally clicked in my mind, and it really, really scarred me for a while. I just couldn't look at a cemetery because it reminded me too much of the fact that he was gone. I finally got over that at about, 15, and I started to love cemeteries again and adore the fact that each gravestone is a monument of someone's life. Number 8 is I periodically listen to Eminem. I'm not big on rap at all. I don't like any kind of pop music, but old Eminem, way back in the day, I think like 2004-ish, I like listening to that every now and then. Only when I get in the mood. It's very rare, but when I do, I do. Number 9. I have a nasty habit of buying plush toys and passing them off as like something for my sister or my daughter or something, but really they're actually for my own visual pleasure. Particularly dog plushies and anything dog related actually. All the cups, all the mugs in my house have dogs on them because I go into all kinds of different gift stores and go, oh, that one has a dog on it and I don't have it, need to buy it. Finally, number 10. Now, some of you guys are probably going to disagree with me on this one, but please just hear me out. I did not consider pastel goth a thing until the beginning of this year. Now, I know I was one of those people that vehemently denied that pastel goth was anything, so I just keep pushing it away. But it wasn't until I was in H&M with my daughter and she picked up something. It was a pink shirt with like white skeleton bones on it. And she said, look mommy, I'm like you, but I like pink. So that is actually what was like the turning point for me, because I was like, okay, I kind of get you now. Because her favorite color is pink, but she likes bats and, the creepy kind of things as well. So I guess you could say she's pastel goth, but anyway, so that's the whole reason why I actually consider it something now. And while it's not exactly my kind of fashion, I now understand why other people dress that way, because they have a love for the dark thing, and the colors that they would like to incorporate are not black or dark colors that are traditionally seen as goth. So that is my ungoth confessions, and if you would like to do this tag video, then go right for it. I tag all of you who make YouTube videos, and pop the link for yours down in below, or just tell me that you've made one and I'll go find it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I'd love to be here for every single video. Like this video if you like this tag. Comment down below if there's something you would like to see on this channel, and if you have made the tag, please leave that down below, and I hope you all have a fantabulous day.